Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Big Dino Guys Reviews. So, really quick before we begin the review, I'm sorry that I have been gone for so long. Unfortunately, this summer I've been swamped. I moved, and everything has just been crazy here. Like I said, I moved, and when I wasn't here moving, I was somewhere else with family and friends and doing stuff, so I haven't had a chance to do any review at all this summer. Pardon me. Sorry, I had to run to get away from someone. But so, and so really quick before, how I said that I moved. That's why all this is new. Originally this was just downstairs in front of my television, and normally when I did the reviews I couldn't do it, so here they are. And since I'm moved, the original set for my reviews, if you will, or for my set, if you will, was actually in my room. All I did was just sit on my bed, and all the backdrop was just stuff that I hung around in my room. That was it. I have the same thing in my current room now, but just, like, set-wise and everything else like that, I decided might as well do a little different. I got all these other figures up here. I mean, I got Transformers, I got Halo, I got Zoids, I got more Transformers, Predator, Star Wars, and it just goes perfect with those. And so, please let me know in the comments below of this video, what do you guys think? Do you guys enjoy the new backdrop, or do you hate it? And please, explain why. And also another thing, since, like I said, I did move, that's why the camera may be a little bit different, is because I don't know where my, video camera is right now. It's in a box somewhere, literally. I mean, it's literally in a box right now with the tripod along with it. So, but as soon as I can find it, and as long as I have time, I'll try my best to find it, and then maybe record it in here or in the other room. And please elaborate on why you guys think that this may be better, or why it may be worse. But anyway, so without all that stuff going on, let's get on to the review. So, I'm over the time that I've been here, most of what I did on my breaks was watch some films, and I decided to watch a big series called Zoids. And my friend Caleb, who has been on the show before, I actually got him into this show called Zoids. And anyway, here they are. And so today I have him with me.
Hi guys!
That to help me review Zoids, which is an old.
I'm gonna get closer here.
Oh, that's a little disturbing. That's a little disturbing. Okay.
I have to keep these guys in view.
Oh, true. My name is Blaster and Optimus Prime. Don't diss Optimus Prime.
Wait, where's Optimus Prime? Is he the one right behind me?
He's that guy with the orange or yellow drill hand, and then the white.
Oh, okay. So I can block the other guy.
Blaster, preferably not, but whatever. But, yeah, so, this is Caleb. He's been on the channel before. He helped me with the movie 9, and what were the other ones again? I mean, you helped me with, like, one. You helped me with, Medal of Honor, wasn't it?
I don't think we've done that one yet.
Yeah, we were planning on it, but, no, I'm pretty sure we did. I don't know. I forget.
We still have to do the Melee review, too.
Oh, yes. Haven't we already? I thought we did.
Well, you know what? We can always remake them.
So, anyway, I have him here with me doing the review of an older anime. I don't remember what year.
I've seen 2001.
Where did it say that?
In the films.
1999 to 2001.
I have 2002 on here.
Yeah, because that series came later. So,
well, of course. But you know what?
So there are two different series, if you will, of those, or there's actually technically 4, but I only own and have watched 2 of that 4 because they were the only ones that were released in the United States. The first of which is called Zoids Chaotic Century, which we are not reviewing today. That was the first one to be released, and we will be doing a review of it with Caleb in tow, of course. But not now, maybe sometime in the near future, maybe sometime in, I don't know, a year. But
definitely not a year.
Yeah, definitely not a year. We gotta get this.
Be soon.
Oh yes, oh yes. I'm cramming these down your throat, basically, forcing you to watch these. I actually got him into this show. If you knew Caleb here like I did, it's hard to get him into anything relating TV. I tried Aliens, and that was to no avail, but then again, I showed you the shitty one.
But hey, this one features machines, it's an anime, and they fight each other.
Basically, it's a mech anime. So, like I said...
Mech anime?
Mech...
That just...
mech?
No. First, that sounded good in my head. But...
Oh, God, man. But... Anyway, so Chaotic Century came out first, and that took place like a couple hundred years before this one, Zoids New Century. So, Matt,
I think it's new.
It's new, yeah. It's called New Century.
Okay.
It's called Zoids New Century.
Okay.
Chaotic, new. They take place between each other.
But there's still chaos.
True, but not nearly as much. Well, except for the backdrop group. We'll get into that in a few minutes here. So anyway, with the Zoids franchise, this one was just titled Zoids on here. But Zoids, like Caleb said, is basically these people that are from Earth. They do acknowledge that Earth exists, but they never really say the name. They call it like the Blue Planet, and they do have little hints to it, but they never really explain any of that because, we already know about all the stuff on Earth. We don't really want to hear about that.
I certainly don't.
Oh, yes. But anyway, so this series focuses around a man named Bit Cloud, who is there. He's like one of those cocky characters that doesn't... That he's like the comedic relief, but then again, all of them are.
Yes.
But
yes.
You know, like those class clown people. He's like one of those. Except
with a hint of jock. Once he gets into the Liger Zero, he turns into a major jerk.
The Liger Zero, right here. This is of the video game, which I haven't shown you yet.
Well, we better play that.
It's not. I do warn you though. It's not nearly as good as the TV show, but it is fun.
We have to at least give it a try.
Of course. It's Zoids, man. It's Zoids.
Is it multiplayer? That's all I care about. Okay, good.
Yep. But so anyway, Big Cloud. He was originally a junk dealer with the dream of finding these Zoids, which are these mechanical fighting mechanisms that people use in Zoid battles that were sanctioned and.
They're also mechanical animals.
Basically, yes. So, you know, like gladiators, they basically were like that, except it was two rival teams going up against each other. It's like a massive sport on this planet called Planet Z. Z-I, by the way. It's a little weird.
It confuses me, too. But then again, it's very easy to confuse me.
Exactly. It's very easy to confuse you. Okay, what are we talking about? Anyway, these Zoids are unique to Planet Z. And so they have Zoid battles and all these other adventures. So these are definitely oriented on the two groups going at it. This one is... Pardon me a sec. The entire Zoids New Century series is a total of 26 episodes. Compared to...
Chaotic Century,
which is
14 discs with 6 episodes each?
11 with 6, so 66 episodes here.
Man, we're only halfway through?
Oh yeah, you have no idea.
I guess we have an excuse to come over more. Yay!
Yes, it does. And it's well worthwhile, I can promise that. Except I prefer the Death Star. But on some more news, so in this one, it's the boy Bit Cloud. He like I said, it was a junk dealer, and he one day was coming up across a Zoid battle between a group called the Zaberfangs, or
no, they're
they changed their
the
name.
Fluffy Pandas.
That's a joke that happens later in the series, like midway or something like that. But these characters that pilot these Zoids called Zaberfangs. Unfortunately, I don't have any here, and I do have Zoids that I will be able to bring out and show you in a little bit here that are actually behind us that I obviously have posed around. Gustav with Rev Raptor and another gun sniper that I forget the name of.
Yeah, gun sniper.
Well, it's not really technically a gun sniper. It's like a form of gun sniper. I don't know much about it.
Well, it has guns. And if it can snipe, it's a gun sniper.
Well, all of them have guns, of course.
Can it snipe?
Depends on the aim of the pilot.
True.
I mean, take like Naomi Flugel compared to Big Cloud. I mean, put Big Cloud in the Naomi's position of being a sniper, gonna fail every single time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Bit. Or, no, Jamie. Could you see Jamie piloting a gun sniper?
No, I barely have a hard time seeing Jamie pilot anything.
True.
Especially the terrorists.
No, well, when he
okay,
goes
not
into the
really the
personality
terrorists,
thing.
but anything else.
When he goes into the split personality thing, then he really becomes a badass. But
that doesn't happen until like really late.
No, it doesn't, unfortunately. But
then he becomes a major jerk.
Only when he is the Wild Eagle.
Yeah, but still.
But
he's still a jerk.
Yeah. But anyway, on to the review. So
we are reviewing
exactly, but still on to the actual review. But now we're sidetracking again. Look what you do to me!
Yay!
Look what you do. Okay, that deserves a high five, my friend.
Yay! Sidetrack.
Yay! So anyway, so Big Cloud, he drives his little truck that has a cloaking device like Predator onto the battlefield, so no one knows he's there. And when he parks out there next to the D-Bison, which was piloted by Lena Toros, who's...
Yay! Major gun happiness!
So, really quick before we continue on with the review, let's talk about the characters. So there's Big Cloud, the class clown that also has a heart of gold, but is still kind of a cocky asshole.
Well, duh.
Then there's Lena Toros, who's the daughter of Doc Toros, who is the third one. That is also very, very, very trigger happy. Why do you think it's in this one?
Happy days. Happy days when she's on the battlefield.
Oh, yeah. And then there's Dr. Toros, who is the leader of the Blitz team. There's Brad, who pilots the Command Wolf, and then later the Shadow Fox. And then there's Jamie, who is a flying Zoids pilot.
No.
He does no
sound. You just ruined it.
Yay!
You just ruined it.
Go Rhinos! But anyway, so he pilots originally the Terrace, and then he goes into the Rhinos, and then he becomes the selfish jackass, so we know as the Wild Eagle.
Well, we can't forget the person that Bit replaced.
Oh, yes.
So what was his name? Because I forgot.
Leon Toros. Leon Toros, who originally piloted a Shield Liger, which is this thing here, which you can only see the head of, that, or you can, let's see if you guys can see there. Look up online, Zoids Shield Liger, it should pop up, and then you'll be able to see all
Google
these...
image that.
Yeah, Google image these.
Please
definitely
do.
Yeah, because Zoids is awesome. Zoids is definitely awesome. It's one of the best series that I've ever watched. My dad was actually the one that got me into Zoids in the first place. He owned these. And these, if you look on Amazon, they're like, I don't know, like $50 or $100 to get.
It's well worth it. It's very well worth it, people.
Well worth it, but it's a very, very hard series to collect, especially in mint condition. I mean, out of all of these, probably one of the, not the discs, but the cases on the back, there's like a little dent. All the other ones are like mint condition, basically. And that's extremely hard to come by, especially in a series that was so limited release in the United States.
Who do we have? What country do we have to thank for that?
Japan.
Oh, thank you, Japan. Yes. Yeah.
At least they gave us this. They gave us this marvelous series that is known as Zoids.
That is true, but I want more.
Zoids!
I want more!
No!
More Zoids.
No! Oh my god, what's with my voice?
And how dare you say no to more Zoids? Come on. You should know better by now.
True. So, but anyway, so, onto that. So, he parks the truck and then Brad, who was piloting the Command Wolf at the time, trips on it and is like surrounded by the Zebra Fangs and they fire at him. But then they find out that Bit's on there and on the field and it's illegal to be on the field, yada yada yada, all this other stuff happens.
Yeah.
And then they... Huh?
I don't like that judge. That judge
We will get into that in a moment. We will get into that in a moment, I promise.
Fine.
You'll be able to talk about the Dark Judge.
Yay!
Thank
Dark Judge.
Thank God you're not using my great grandma's just chairs right now.
You know, I'm just...
That's why I gave you a lawn chair.
Good boy. I'm totally fangirling right now, and it's totally worth it. It's totally worth
This is
it.
a new side of you, and this is going online.
I don't care. It's well worth it.
Should I tag everyone from percussion?
No. Leave them out.
Hey, Cassie, or,
Leave them out of it. Because it's... I mean, you know,
Yeah,
if you want to post this on Facebook and let everyone know about the video,
yeah,
by all means, please do.
Yeah.
Because I don't care.
It's a fun show.
And they need to watch this.
Yeah, it's really a fun show. New Century, however, Chaotic Century is one of those series where it's more into the deeper, and more... It delves more deeper into the characters' personalities. And this is the only time that we'll be talking about Chaotic Century compared to New Century. But we had, like, Raven, who was a boy that later in the series, you haven't gotten into this, but a boy that has a very tormented past, and he hates Zoids. You'll find about all of these later. I mean, give it a few episodes, and you will find out about these. And you
Spoiler alert!
Yeah, sorry.
Please, don't ruin it for me.
That's all I'm going to say. But he comes from troubled past, and he is very, very broken. In Chaotic Century, people actually die. Like, there was 2 people that got obliterated in that, while in their Zoids. It was actually in the same Zoid. Both times, it was an Iron Kong.
Man.
Both times.
So, don't get an Iron Kong.
No!
Those things are bad.
Harry. Please let it happen, Harry. Please let it happen, Harry. Please, I hate that son of a bitch.
While we hate him the most, probably the most, we kind of...
He actually does come up with a good thing in the series, though.
Of course, he brings some very good comedic relief.
No, I won't go that far.
Watching him get beat time and time again? How is that not comedic?
True, but the entire show is. But anyway, so back onto...
Only this one.
True. But back onto Chaotic Century. All the characters have deep and troubled pasts. The main character, Van Flyhide, and this is not really a spoiler, they explain it in the very first episode that his father died being a Zoid pilot. He was an awe-inspiration to Van, his son, who was basically raised by his sister from that point on. And that's why he's so into Zoids. And they go deep into these characters, and it's really fun to watch because you get to see their interactions with one another and their growth as their own characters as the series progresses, as well as with one another. And while admittedly Zoids New Century, it does that a little bit, but not nearly to the same extent.
Well, it's because it's like 40 episodes shorter.
Yeah, it's 40 episodes shorter. Like, you Excuse me.
That's going online.
Yay! Burp for the win! Let's go. Hi, Mom. But anyway, so excuse me about that, but with this series, it does kind of show progression, especially with the main character Big Cloud, who was a cocky junk dealer, like they said. That came
and we say time and time again because it's the truth.
It's the absolute truth. But then he turns into this character that's a hero to people for what he's done, and in the cockpit of a Zoid. That just sounds wrong when I say that. God. Look at what you've done to me! Look at what you've done to me and these poor people online!
I have nothing to say.
Oh, thank God. But basically, what he can do, it's awe-inspiring to everyone, just like Van's father was to Van in New Century. And he becomes they add on layers to these characters as the series progresses. Even though it's only 26 episodes, they do it in such a way that's really good and just really awesome at the same time. And I really do, personally for me, I don't know about you because you don't really watch nearly as much shows as I do.
Well, that's because I don't have them.
Come over here. Sad. I got plenty here.
I know.
Let me show you Transformers. I dare you. Robotech? Samurai Champloo?
Champloo? You said Champloo.
Yes. Samurai Jack. Beavis and Butthead.
I think I've already watched all those.
Yeah. No, not all those. There's plenty more. Look, we only watched like a couple episodes on the first disc, and then we have 2 more.
No, I've already watched those.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't shown you yet. There's plenty more.
Remember when I house sat?
Yeah. Oh, you watched them all?
Yeah.
Yes! 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 Oh, that's 2 down for the count.
Mostly because I wanted to see if they're actually entertaining.
And they are!
Barely.
Get out of this review. No! They're Beavis and Butthead, man! Sorry, we were having a little moment of discussion here. Facehugger! Wait, you would probably not want to latch on, you're so ugly. Speaking the truth.
You know what? Darkrai's coming out and he's laying down the law!
Oh God, that's something that happens online.
He says hi, guys.
Go Pokemon references!
Yay!
But, so anyway, that's what I really do love about this series. But, well, unlike Chaotic Century and New Century, none of the characters die. And it's a lot more comedic oriented. That's why they have someone like, well, later in the New Century series.
It's for the kids too.
Yeah, it is. New Century is, but wait until they're older to watch the Chaotic Century. There's some tie-ins, but not a whole lot. But yeah, it shows the progression of these characters. And really quick, before we go any further, I want to talk about one in particular. The rival of Bit Cloud. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. The Berserk Fury.
I was gonna say Vega.
You missed it!
No, he is the rival!
I'm talking about the Zoid!
Well, you should have mentioned that!
Sorry, okay?
Because, you know...
The Berserk Fury.
Vega pilots the Berserk Fury. So,
Let's see. Whoa. What happened to that disc?
I don't know.
Now, this just looks weird in the picture, so should I even show that?
Of course.
Okay. But that kid there, that's, he's literally a young kid. And
I would probably say 8, maybe 10 years old?
Maybe, if that. But he pilots this Zoid. This is the Berserk Fury without all the armor. Look up the image of what the Berserk Fury looks like with the armor.
Oh, you have a picture of it right there.
Okay.
Somewhat.
You guys can kind of see the picture, but that's what the Berserk Fury looks like with it.
And it's scary. I'm not gonna lie. It's scary. What the thing can do, it's insane.
Oh. No, that's the Genobreaker and Death Star from the Chaotic Century.
Okay, those guys are over the top.
Oh, yes.
Especially the Death Star.
Oh, yes. That one's just awesome. But anyway, so he goes through the series and he meets up, and later we go into stuff with organoid systems, and I'm not going to explain much about it because we're kind of running out of time here. But
please look it up.
Yeah,
seriously.
look up Zoids and look more into the whole lore, if you want to call it like that, of the series.
Delve deep into Planet Z and never forget. Never.
I am so tempted to smack you right now. With good reason. But anyway, so, yeah, we're running out of time here, but,
oh, come on. We never run out of time.
we're about to. Right there. So...
Well, there's always part 2.
Yeah, but then that's all the memory that I have for now. Shush! Alright, so, but, anyway, so the Berserk Fury has organoid system similar to... Let's just say it's one of the most epic battles that you'll watch in an anime. And this entire series is great. Both Chaotic and New Century have great Zoid battles. They are just over the top in just about every single one. Not all of them in New Century, but in all Chaotic Century, all of them are over the top and really...
Well, that's because you have 2 armies fighting each other.
Yeah, but that's... We'll go more into that on the next review. I promise.
Okay. Alright.
But in New Century, it's teams against one another, and it has an ultimate finale between the Liger Zero and the Berserk Fury, which has a charged particle cannon, which decimates everything. And when in a New Century, if they say that that they are strong, they really do mean it. They don't just only say it just because, oh no, it's a strong Zoid coming our way, it's going to kill Soul! They actually...
That's partly true.
Partly true, but they do mean it. They really do. And these things really do happen to these people. And if someone gets hurt, they really do focus on that. Even in New Century a little bit. Not nearly as much, but still they do. But anyway, we're running out of time here, but overall, what do you think of New Century, and out of 5 stars, what would you give it?
I think it deserves nothing less than a 5. To be honest, seriously, it deserves nothing less.
And why is that?
Why? Because it's, at least for me, it's probably one of the best animes I've seen. And, you know, I don't see a whole lot of anime, I'll give you that, but it's still pretty dang
compared
good.
to Sword Art. Do you prefer this or Sword Art?
Oh, gosh.
That's the question for another time. But I agree. I personally give it 5 out of 5 stars. One of the best series that I have ever seen. Whether it's anime or live action television, like Battlestar Galactica or something like that. This is, for me personally, I've grown up on this, and it's one of those few shows that has a special place in my heart because of what it's meant for me. So, anyway, if you guys ever do have the chance to watch Zoids, give it a watch. Whether it's Chaotic Century or New Century or those other 2, I forget the names of them.
Probably something to do with Century.
Yeah, but the 3rd and 4th ones are not supposed to be nearly as good as the original 2.
Well,
just letting you know.
Ones.
Huh?
At least we got the good deal.
But yeah, please, by all means, look these up online. Do what you can to see these series, because they're all amazing, they're all great, and some of the best shows I have ever seen. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars from both of us, and
you know it's good when it gets double 5s,
oh,
guys.
Yeah. So thank you again, Caleb, for coming and showing and helping me out with this review.
Oh, of course,
and,
anytime.
And sometimes that just sounds weird. And sometime soon, I will hopefully be able to do the review of Zoids Chaotic Century with this weirdo here. And yeah, so until then, please stay tuned. I have no idea when I'll be able to do a new review.
Well, it will be soon.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully in the next week or two, I'll be able to do another review. But if not, I'm sorry. And hopefully I'll be able to see you guys again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos. And let me know what you guys like about the new backdrop. Squash your head down. Squash your head down. Squash your head down. Okay, good. Good boy. Good boy.
Dark guy.
Really? But yeah, let me know what you guys think.
Bye.
Let me know what you guys think, and hope to see you guys soon. And until then, have a good one. Watch Zoids, and just love all those films, man.
And if you start fangirling, no, you're not alone.
Amen!